we meet again on QPVN News. You're with Bảo Châu, and now let's take a look through the news in brief. Vietnam and Malaysia to boost cooperation. Scientific conference on President Ho Chi Minh's testament held. VSAC 2019 opportunity to promote spiritual tourism. Yesterday afternoon in Hanoi, Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc hosted a reception for Malaysian Foreign Minister Saifuddin Abdullah on his working visit to Vietnam to further strengthen bilateral relations.
At the meeting, Prime Minister Phúc expresses his delight at the development of bilateral cooperation in recent years, especially in such fields as defense, security, economy, trade, investment, justice, education and training, labor and tourism. He believes that with the good foundation of friendship and great potentials for cooperation, the strategic partnership between Vietnam and Malaysia will continue to grow strongly. In the coming time, the two sides should raise bilateral trade revenue to at least $15 billion. For its part, the Malaysian Foreign Minister expresses his appreciation toward Vietnam for continuing palm oil imports from Malaysia in the context that other countries are reducing orders for this product.
To celebrate the 50th anniversary of implementing President Ho Chi Minh's testament and his 129th birthday, this morning in Hanoi, the Political Academy held a scientific conference themed President Ho Chi Minh's testament, ideological and practical values. Lieutenant General Lê Hiền Vân, Vice Chairman of the General Political Department of the Vietnam People's Army, attended the event. Before his passing, President Ho Chi Minh left the whole party, people and army his testament, the ideology, ethics and lifestyle of the national hero and man of culture. At the conference, delegates affirmed that the testament has become a priceless document and a national treasure. The testament is both a theoretical and practical summary of Vietnam's revolutionary cause and the path for future development. With over 100 speeches of army leaders, scientists, officers, and professors from inside and outside the army, the conference continues affirming the historical, ideological, and practical values of the testament to Vietnam's revolutionary cause. It also clarifies outcomes and experiences in implementing the testament, as well as contributing to carrying out Politburo Directive No. 05 and the Central Military Commission's Directive No. 87 on promoting the learning and following of Uncle Ho's ideology, ethics, and lifestyle. On the occasion of the 129th birth anniversary of President Ho Chi Minh, May the 19th, 1890, May the 19th, 2019, and review 3 years of the implementation of the Politburo's Directive No. 05 on further promoting the learning and following President Ho Chi Minh's ideology, morals, and style. At Ho Chi Minh Museum, the exhibition Ordinary but Noble Examples is open. Each example is to encourage people to make the efforts in the cause of national protection and construction. Awarded the title of Emulation Soldier for many years and honorably chosen as the typical face of the capital to attend the state-level ceremony to mark the 70th anniversary of President Ho Chi Minh's call for patriotic emulation. And the typical young face of the whole army in 2018, Major Leung Thai Dũng is one of the ordinary but noble examples.
As a commander, I always study President Ho Chi Minh's exemplary morals while staying ready to perform regular missions in order to encourage and motivate other soldiers to follow.
Pioneering in the innovative teaching methods, teacher Trần Thị Thúy is honored to be one of the 50 teachers receiving the Global Teacher Prize 2019. Thanks to the application of technology in teaching, it will evoke the excitement and creativity of students. I have resorted to a number of software and apps to help my students better interact with each other. Uncle Ho once said, "A life example is worth more than 100 propaganda speeches." The presence and sharing of Major Leung Thai Dũng and teacher Trần Thị Thúy today have become a great source of inspiration for the younger generation. I see that the exhibition like this is very significant for youngsters like us to better understand Uncle Ho's teachings while promoting good values in life and society.
With nearly 300 photos and documents, the exhibition is of great significance in praising the good examples in the whole country, promoting such examples in the society, contributing more to national construction and defense cause.
This morning, Army Corps II held a ceremony to mark its 45th founding day and received the third-class military exploit order. Lieutenant General Đỗ Căn, Vice Chairman of the General Political Department, Major General Ngô Minh Tiến, Deputy Chief of the General Staff, along with leaders, former leaders, and veterans of Army Corps II attended the event. The establishment on May 17, 1974 of Army Corps II, also known as Hương Giang Army Corps, a core and strategic maneuvering army unit, marked the new development pace of the military, contributing to strengthening the combat power and position of the Vietnam People's Army, meeting the combat requirements of the South Revolution during the resistance war against the American imperialists. Over the past 45 years, Army Corps II has obtained various achievements in the cause of national liberation as well as the construction and development of the Army. Promoting the heroic tradition, officers and soldiers of Army Corps II will further enhance combat capability and readiness status, contributing to building and safeguarding the fatherland in the current context. Yesterday, the Lao Ministry of Industry and Commerce marked the Điện Biên Phủ victory May 7, 1954 in Vientiane of Laos. More than 200 officials of the ministry watched a documentary on the victory 65 years ago, produced by the Vietnam People's Army Film Studio. At the event, Vietnamese Defense Attaché to Laos Colonel Tao Văn Thái stated that Điện Biên Phủ victory is the common victory of all the oppressed people of the world, a joint victory among the three Indo-Chinese nations, and the triumph of solidarity and combat alliance between Vietnam and Laos. To revive memories of the legendary Trường Sơn Trail 1959-2019, the Vietnam Women's Museum, in collaboration with the Trường Sơn Female Veteran Association, opened an exhibition exploiting photos and stories of former female soldiers and volunteer youths who participated in the Ho Chi Minh Trail campaign. The exhibition, entitled Trường Sơn Pride, is held from May 15th to July 15th.
I wanted to go to the battlefield so badly, and I told my parents about my decision. My father only had a little money, but he gave me anyway. He worked day and night, despite the bombing around us and all the dirt. I even met some soldiers from my hometown. It really cheered me up.
With the three main themes, Memories of a Legend, Iron Roses, and Behind the Wall, the exhibition Trường Sơn Pride evoked the historical trail with courage, endurance, will, and life moments of the Iron Roses who fought and sacrificed for the victorious Ho Chi Minh Trail. Their heroic yet silent contribution told touching stories.
I needed to fulfill my duty to the country first. I was old when the war over, but I found a man at the same situation and we've got together since then. I remember a time when we were clearing the road. A bomb exploded and everyone was hurt. Our commander carried my comrade Nhiên to the unit, then took her to the hospital. We didn't have enough warm clothes or food because the bombing destroyed everything. The night in Trường Sơn seemed longer. We couldn't sleep because everything was shaking. We hugged each other to keep warm. That was a tough time, yet we managed to live through it.
When General Võ Nguyên Giáp visited Platoon B3 under Unit 559, he said in surprise, "You are no ordinary women. In a place like this, only iron could stand firm." And truly, iron roses grew from dirt and fire.
Coming up next, Ambassador of Reading Culture 2019 awarding ceremony held. Visa 2019 opportunity to promote spiritual tourism.
Yesterday afternoon, head of the Communist Party of Vietnam's Commission for Communication and Education, Võ Văn Thưởng, received the Lao People's Revolutionary Youth Union delegation led by Secretary Alunt Say Sunyalai on the occasion of the 2019 Vietnam-Laos Youth Friendship Meeting taking place from May the 15th to the 21st in Vietnam.
At the reception, Secretary Alunt Say Sunyalai briefs the activities of the Lao People's Revolutionary Youth Union in recent time, while affirming that the union would continue to closely coordinate with the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union to uphold the traditional friendship and well implement the leadership of the two countries' leaders. He also stresses the importance in strengthening the chain and education for the two countries' youngsters, deepening the cooperation between the two youth unions, and contributing to the special solidarity between the two countries. For his part, Mr. Võ Văn Thưởng states that Vietnamese party and state leaders always attach great importance to and facilitate friendship exchanges between the Vietnamese and Lao youth.
The awarding ceremony for the Ambassador of Reading Culture 2019 was held this morning at the Presidential Palace Historical Site by the Ministry of Culture, Sport and Tourism. This year's title was awarded to Hoàng Thị Anh Thư, a student at Huế University. During 3 months, launching and implementing the contest, which aims at arousing the passion for books and promoting reading culture among youngsters, receives the entries of some 540,000 students from nearly 4,400 schools and universities nationwide. Students and delegates also participated in a talk on effective reading method taking place within the event. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of Planning and Investment jointly held an international seminar on multi-dimensional country review, proposing Vietnam's development priorities during 2021-2030. Accordingly, reforming Vietnam's growth model in the period of 2021-2030 includes completing the socialist-oriented market economy institution, ensuring macroeconomic stability and big balance of economy, improving attractive business environment, facilitating business startup and innovation, creativity, research, and scientific and technological applications, raising the quality of human resources, restructuring agriculture associated with new-style rural area construction, restructuring public investment, state-owned enterprises, credit institution system, state budget, and public debt. The 16th UN Day of Vesak 2019 celebration took place at the Tam Chuk Pagoda in Hanam Province. In addition to different meetings within the framework of the event, various activities have been held in order to introduce the people, culture, and landscapes of Vietnam to international delegates.
The Tam Chuk complex was recognized by the Prime Minister as a national tourism site on January the 22nd, 2013. Tam Chuk is where Vesak 2019 was hosted from May the 12th to the 14th. The event is a golden opportunity for Vietnam to tap the potential of spiritual tourism of Vietnam in general and Hanam province in particular. The complex is one of the largest spiritual tourism sites in the world and is also known as Hạ Long Bay on land. Thủy Đình, Tam Thế Shrines, and Ngọc Pagoda within the complex have been completed. Located about 30 km from Bai Ding Pagoda and around 5 km from Hương Pagoda, Tam Chuk Pagoda is expected to help form the Golden Triangle spiritual tour.
The landscapes in Tam Chuk Pagoda are really charming with both classical and modern design. It's so wonderful.
More than 20,000 Vietnamese Buddhist dignitaries and over 1,600 international Buddhists attended the Vesak. Tam Chuk Pagoda is expected to become a new culture and religious destination for those who love the Buddha.
It is the great Buddhist cultural event of the United Nations organized in Hanam. The event is a great opportunity for the province to introduce the images of the province, especially our spiritual tourism.
Spiritual tourism is a popular trend of the world tourism, and Vietnam holds huge potential for this kind of tourism. After UN Day of Vesak 2019, international guests also have a chance to visit all spiritual tourism sites such as Tràng An, Bai Ding, Yên Tử, and Phan Xipang in Sapa.
This is the end for today. Remember, you can always watch news again at qpvn.vn.
Now thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.